Yeah,
well, Dave's won. Dave's won with every team he's been on. If you go back to Avalanche, and the fact that he's a big dude. Huge. Dave Bains is fucking 6'4"-ish, 6'3", 230, 40 pounds. Big dude, man. An athletic big dude, but a big dude nonetheless. You gotta be 5 foot tall and a rocket midget in order to play paintball. No, you don't. And he's kind of, and I always talk about that because shit, man. We need to talk about that so it can kind of give hope to other guys out there that are bigger dudes. It's like, no, you can play the game. Again, it goes back to resistance with a capital R. Don't let these preconceived notions in your mind of what you can and can't do submarine your chances in life because you've convinced yourself with some bullshit that ain't fucking true. And that's the cool thing about Dave Bains. But yeah, Dave Bains was, he went Avalanche, won with that team, actually helped make that team cool again and helped make that team win again. And then he went from there to Excessive. And then did really well with us on Excessive, and then goes to Dynasty, wins with Dynasty, goes to the Russians, wins with them, wins championships with them, goes to Damage, wins with them, and then goes to Impact and wins with them. I mean, are you kidding me, dude? Like, you couldn't pick better teams and better eras to play for and win with. Yeah. And he's just a very smart guy. He's got great timing, amazing gunfighter. He's got all those skills you need. Yeah. Love Dave. Dave's a good dude, man. Dave's a really good guy.
That's one thing that I've noticed playing at. I mean, I've been down here for a couple months. I've been to see AP a few times. He spends so much energy with the younger kids coming up and making sure that they know how to do things right. It's amazing to me to see that he can have, I've got to travel to Europe to play this event, and I've got to go do that, and I've got to go practice here, and I've got to go play here.
And he can still kind of find his roots.
It's all about the grassroots with that.
Yeah,
and he has so much energy and enthusiasm.
Because he gets it. He understands that you must give back. You're not going to be playing forever, and unless you bring up and give knowledge to the people that are coming after you, which is and two other of my favorite human beings on planet Earth that I worked with in not similar. Well, Dave, I played with Dave, and always kind of me and Dave will always he'll always come in and be like, hey, how do you think we did, and that sort of stuff. When we're playing on team, be like, yeah, I was struggling with this or that. But Shane Piston and Rich Telford,
really,
yes, Shane Piston and Rich Telford are straight up like. Let's put it this way: if the zombie apocalypse were to come, and I was in the Central Valley, the very first place that I would go to Rich Telford's house. In fact, I don't know where my keys are. But on my keys, I have a key. I don't even have a key to my parents' house, but I have a key to my house. I have a key to my girlfriend's house, and I have a key to Rich Telford's house on my fucking keychain, dude. Yeah. So if the zombie apocalypse happens and I'm in Central California, I'm going to Rich Telford's house.
That's the one.
And we will be the warlords of Central California. Yeah. And then.
Got that planned out already.
And then what's up?
You guys got that planned out a few times.
Maybe a little bit, but then also with Shane. Shane's just one of those like just infectious human beings, dude. Like, and another one of those guys that has there is literally no other guy that is as respected or as successful through multiple eras of the sport as Shane Piston.
Absolutely.
When and Shane's dad used to tell me stories about, hey, he'd show up to the field and call all these older guys out, and I'm talking about like 92, bro.
I've heard you say this story before.
Yeah, and he would show up to the field, and they'd just call out the older guys, line them up, and Shane Piston would beat him in one-on-ones. When he was 15 years old. And so he got on the Ironman in the early 90s, and he was the younger dude on the team that was the phenom that all the older dudes looked after because he was so amazing at the game. And he was just running fucking shop out there in the woods, dominating people, just mashing on dudes in the woods, playing the game. And that's another interesting thing about paintball itself is that the aggressive side of the game. A lot of it actually came from the Ironman, and it came from a specific area. And not only that did it come, it did. Well, you gotta understand. Like, so the three big teams in the early '90s, early to mid '90s, were All Americans, Aftershock, and the Ironman. Midwest, East Coast, and